Ashton Hagans has proven this summer that he's one of the best point guards in 2019, and even regardless of class. The 6'4", 195 guard holds offers from UNC, Miami, Kansas, and Florida, just to name a few. But what about his game make him such a coveted prospect? Let's take a look in this breakdown. Okay, so first things first. Ashton is arguably the best passer in the nation. It amazes me that there are people on the internet who doubt his playmaking ability and vision. Ashton averaged 11 assists per game during his sophomore season at Newton and led the Adidas Gauntlet in assists this past summer. Yeah, he might not be as smooth as other top point guards, but regardless, he's still a true floor general. Also, Ashton is a very good finisher on the break and attacking in the half-court set. He uses his 6'4", 195 frame to his advantage. And even though he's right-hand dominant, he's still a consistent finisher around the cup. And he has shown the ability to finish above the rim as well. Another standout strength is that he's a straight up dog on the defensive end. Ashton is one of the best on-ball defenders in his class and plays the passing lanes extremely well, which is why he averaged over 3 steals per game during his sophomore campaign. Now, as far as improvements go, Ashton can be a little careless with the ball. At times, he throws lazy passes and gets a little out of control when he's attacking. But as he matures, this part of his game will improve, so I'm not going to knock him too hard on this. Most young point guards, especially young talented point guards, are pretty turnover prone, so it's not really a big deal. Speaking of improvements, Ashton has definitely improved his jumper this past summer, but he's still far from being a consistent shooter. Ashton getting a consistent jump shot could be the difference of him being one of the best point guards in the country to the best point guard in the country. And I had to mention this because this is what everyone complains about regarding Ashton Hagans. Yes, he's 18 years old, and he should actually be a senior instead of a junior. But this is not something to criticize Ashton about. Whether y'all like it or not, Ashton would still be a top point guard in the class of 2018, just off the fact that he's 6'4", with great court vision, he's a solid finisher, and he plays great defense. The only thing regarding his age that needs to be questioned is his ceiling as a player long term. Yes, he's a year older, but we're acting like he's the first player who's ever been in a class that he isn't supposed to be in. It's not that big a deal. Okay guys, so the final verdict. Ashton is easily one of the best point guards in the country regardless of class, and it's easy to see why he's a 5-star prospect. At 6'4", 195 pounds, he already has great size for potential pro point guard to go along with the great court vision, defense, and finishing ability. Now, he isn't a great shooter, but as long as he focuses on that part of his game in the gym, I'm sure he'll become a capable shooter. If that jump shot gets consistent, we may be looking at a potential pro, but only time will tell.